Thanks for watching this quick video on Ford motor. In front of us there is 1 hour candlestick, and let's do a little bit of technical analysis and see where we are with this stock, and if it's the right time to invest into it or not, or just hold, because there are two options. I'm gonna tell you now. The only options that we should go for are hold on or go long because as we can see, just using a very simple tools, and it is the exponential moving average of 450, one of the most trustworthy tools in technical analysis, only when there is a trend, uptrend or downtrend. These moving averages of both exponential or simple, or more than one, you can use more than one, you can use 3 of them, even the Bollinger Bands, they work very well, but generally I would prefer just use simple one. It's easy, straightforward, and you can see that he has defined this clear blue line that defines properly the trend line. It is a upper trend line. The trend lines, or one trend line, can be made of different trend lines with different slope, of course. So in this situation I just took 450 as length because it worked as support for the last rally, but you can play around, you can find almost one that worked very well for those two, but generally I would prefer to use this one, that is the last one, worked very well as support for my analysis. But generally what we need to take from this tool is that we are confident now that the stock is performing well and is going upward. I think since last May, since last March, this Ford has been performing very well. So as we are right now, we are almost $12, where we were right after the virus, we were $12. We were almost $4. Yes, we just cost 3 times the value that it was right just after the virus. So it's been a lot of growing, and it's been performing very well. So the market is bullish market. The idea is mainly to go long or just hold before going long. We would never, I mean, generally we would like not to go short in a bullish trend, so never invest against the major trend. This is one of the main rule. This is one of the main rules of technical analysis. But going back to technical analysis, what I would suggest also is, please always read a lot of news and compare. Let's compare this Ford motor company with other companies in the same businesses, just to see how they are performing. They should perform all of them in the same way, they should behave all of them in the same way. So as we are right now with the Ford, as I told you, this is a bullish market. This is a very weird trend line, but it's a trend line. It has been just formed of different trend lines with different slopes, and we are now in a situation, this is just where we are right now, where this new tentative trend line, because the trend line should be always tested 3 times, but in this situation it's a little bit weird, because we got all those different slopes. So it's like all elements has been tested only once, but overall, altogether, they've been tested more than 3 times. So altogether, they can work as a trend line. The problem is that we don't know if this one is a proper slope or not, because these slopes, it's very complicated, because the slopes just, as we can see, keep changing, so it's not straightforward. So I would consider this one as tentative trend line, and this one is a possible bottom of this trend line. So now there are 2 options in front of us. So the idea is always to go long, as I told you, because we would like to follow the major trend. But as I told you, because this trend line is a tentative trend line, there still might be an option where the prices they want to go down again to test this previous trend line, meaning that there still might be an option where, just doing with you live, this one can still be a possible option. That is exactly this one, theoretically. We are right there, so theoretically yes, this one this is the peak, this one can start going down, up again there, perhaps not so far, but just somewhere there between this blue line and this new trend line, so between, let's say, around 10 US dollar, between 9 and 10 US dollar, and a possible option. This is less likely option, but because it's still there and because it might be an option, what we need to do is just wait the right time to go long. How do we do that? How can we do that? So we can use this target price of 12 US dollar, and what we can see is if only the 12 US dollar support level will be broken in the next days, the idea will be to go long, otherwise hold before going long, because we can still be in this price retracement stage. So the idea is to go long, of course, but hold before going long and just wait that this target price of 12 US dollar will be broken, or this resistance level of 12 US dollar will be broken. If it will be broken in the next days, the idea would be to go long, or otherwise just hold before going long. Wait this, perhaps wait the end of a possible price retracement before going long. If you want, there are people that they like risks, and if you want to risk, if this target price of 12 US dollar will not be broken, if you want, you can go short, but I would not suggest to go short, because it means going against the major trend, the major bullish trend. Now, so for Ford, the idea is to go long, just let's wait for a better signal, like perhaps the breakout of this 12 US dollar before going long, because as I told you, there still might be an option that the stock can really go down. But that's why hold and wait for one more signal. If you're gonna have a quick look to General Motors, that is a competitor, of course, and is the company that do cars as well, we are exactly in the same situation, totally the same. General Motors, if you keep checking for all the others automakers, almost they present the same behavior. So this is the exponential moving average of 500 in this case, because this is almost 45 minutes chart, but it's almost the same 1 hour candlestick chart. But anyway, it's working almost same way, uptrend, and this is my technical analysis interpretation of General Motors. We are in the same situation. If this one is gonna work as proper trend line, the idea would be to go long straight away, but let's wait for further signal, as the same for Ford. Only if in the next weeks this peak, this value will be broken, let's say, because this level, it's almost, let's say, I think it's almost 56, 57 will be broken, the idea will be to go long, or otherwise just wait, because there might be a price retracement where the price can go up again back to test this blue exponential moving average line. So prices can keep going down up to almost 48 US dollar. But going back to Ford again, both of them, just to tell you that they are following the same behavior. So, and if one stock will start going up, of course the other one will go up as well, and vice versa. So it's always good to check all the other companies and to see which one is going to be the first one that will start going up, and then as soon as you will see it, and if the other one has not done yet the same, you would expect that soon the other one will follow the company that has already perhaps started going upward. So this is always good to compare it, because if one stock again take an action step before the other, you can copy from that stock and say, look, if this GM will start going up from Monday and Ford is still going sideways, you don't see anything happening, there is not a lot of volatility, but because GM has got it and has already gone up a lot, so you would expect the next hours perhaps Ford will follow General Motors. So that's why it's always important to compare different companies in the same businesses. So in conclusion, hold just before going long. If you want to risk go long set away, but we need to wait that this target price will be broken before going long. Thanks, bye.